A West County church is restoring its building 2 years after a flood of nearly biblical proportions seriously damaged it. Our Loving Giving local team went there today bearing gifts that will help with that project. Lou Baxter reports.
The 100-year-old First United Methodist Church in Lake City has a stately presence in the community. Inside, it's spiritually strong, but physically a mess, thanks to a heating system failure 2 years ago.
There was a boiler malfunction that filled the church with water. So we've had a flood here.
Water from the steam boiler came raining down on every floor for days. After the flood, a pandemic, which led to a lack of contractors and supplies to make repairs. So the congregation has been forced to be creative, for a time worshiping in a nearby park until they could clear a space to return.
We have been having fairly decent attendance, and we come in. Sometimes we don't have heat, sometimes we do, but we come and we worship, and we just love to worship the Lord.
For the co-pastors of this church and its congregation, restoring the building has been a biblical lesson in patience.
Paul in his writing says patience comes through suffering, so we're doing a little bit of both, learning how to wait and struggle through this. So
the damage to the building and disruption in worship has reinforced the truth that the church is not a building.
We can still worship, even though we don't have the beautiful sanctuary we had before. We can still worship.
For us to be able to bring them a donation feels pretty special, and we know that this donation is going to go to help rebuilding this church, and we're just happy to be able to be in Lake City today with Loving Giving.